Good morning. It's Sunday, January 8th, 2017, Epiphany for those keeping track, and this is the second vlog of the winter break between my sophomore fall semester and my sophomore spring semester. So, for those of you who watched the last vlog, you will find out that the audio wasn't working. Nico pointed it out to me, and now I have decided I'll just kind of summarize part of it very briefly, because if anyone wants to lip read, then well, I don't want to. We could do a bad lip sync for that video. I don't know. Anywho, one kind of good thing though about the other vlog that if you are interested, you could go look at is I talked about the New Year's resolution thingy, which the goal is in one word balance. And if you actually scramble through the video, I think it's like roughly the midpoint of it, somewhere around there. You can see a page I scribbled out of my journal about what exactly is balance. That's a one-word resolution, and part of good goal setting, as I'm sure you found in leadership, or you will find when you come to college, is setting specific goals. So I defined which areas of my life actually need balancing, and in what ways I would feel like I've succeeded if I were to balance those, and basically I defined it as if I can achieve satisfaction and peace of mind in those different areas. And I think they were 1, academics, and then 2, I think, was work-related or safety-related. I don't know. It's very Maslow's hierarchy of needs type thing, and then relationships and leisure time and life goals and all that kind of stuff. So just finding ways to balance it all. So today's vlog is actually about going about that process. What am I looking forward to for the spring semester? So that way you have an idea, and in case there's something you want to find out, then you can easily let me know, because now you're like, oh, I know what Daniel's up to, maybe I could ask him about this thing. So, cool, to catch you up, I am involved in, well, let's start with courses, because academics is always a big thing. Still got my 4.0 going strong, and so academics are always my top priority. And the classes I'm taking are one for every level, so my 100 level is one of my communication courses, since I'm studying my communication studies minor, and that one is just an intro to, I think it's speech communication. Then I'm also taking an argumentation and debate course. That's a 200 level course. Super cool. I hear it's very formal, so that'll be neat. And then my 300 course is in journalism, and that's a strategic communication course, and that's actually within my emphasis, so I probably going to have a lot of fun with that one. It's like that PR, advertising, marketing type stuff. It's part of my major. Really exciting. And then my 400 level course is an honors section, also journalism. It's called Media Scholarship, and it's about academic research in journalism. And that's going into my thesis, which I'm writing for the honors program. And that will be when I'm doing senior year, but getting all set up for that, planning. Then I'm also taking a fourth semester Chinese course, so that's another 200 level. So those are my courses. Any questions about those, feel free to ask. It's only 15 credits, so less than I've even taken freshman year, so we'll see how that goes. Then that's for extracurriculars, because I got so many. Not doing RHA, but I am still advising some friends, giving them some help and whatnot, but I decided I need to scale it back a little, so that one's not on the table, but the rest of the things that I've done in fall are pretty much on. Diocesan conference just finished yesterday, so I was involved in the conference choir for fall, but then in spring I'll be involved in living stations with Our Lady of Wisdom, this wonderful place here that I am pacing around because Gwen dropped me off early this morning. Mass is in an hour, we'll practice for it, so here I am. And then, so with the choir practices, that'll be when we go around North Nevada, doing our trips and singing and explaining the Stations of the Cross. Wonderful times. And then Knights of Columbus, still involved with that. Deputy Grand Knight, if you didn't know. And I'm sure we'll be doing some more community service and whatnot as the spring goes on. Very cool, very cool. And our council's moving, so we have different events set up. The guys are tagging off on which kind of events we'd like to lead, and then we put it together. So lots of fun there. So that's Knights of Columbus, that's Newman Center. Of course, I'm still involved in the music ministry, still doing Eucharistic minister, lector, all of that. None of that's changed. And it's all fine and dandy every Sunday. Woohoo! And, of course, evening activities on Wednesdays. So that's Newman, Knights of Columbus, 2 down, a few more to go. Circle K still as involved as ever. The term ends on March 1st, so things are kind of winding down there. For the club, I'm still public relations chair, and so I make newsletters, got 1 more for my term to go. Then for the district, I'm one of the external outreach chairs for the Communications and Marketing Committee. So I write PR, like press releases, that sort of thing. That's why I went on my Berkeley trip a few weeks ago in December. So those are all very cool. And like I said, things are winding down, evaluating what we learned on the term. And next year, I'm looking forward to serving with the International Expansion Committee. So that's a future goal right there. That's Circle K. Yeah, I think I covered it. And then Advertising Club, that's also journalism school. I am the treasurer of that. I'll probably keep being the treasurer, just learning how to be better at what I do. But that's also very cool. I'm going to meet with my mentor one of these days. Very cool guy. Professional mentor in the community. Ooh, so fun. Mentors and mentees are great, everybody. Very great. And so that's Advertising Club. It's within the journalism school, so it's good to learn what's my future. And then we have honor student ambassadors. So I'm one of those, if you didn't know. Historian for this year. And I also trying to get a little more involved in the mentoring program. Actually, if any of you are coming up for World Quest, I will be volunteering for the World Quest thing. So that's coming up very soon. And let's see with that. Oh, there's also a conference in, I think, April-ish. So I'm going to that one, Western Regional Honors Conference. Going to learn about other honors programs across the area. And if you ever do have questions about the honors program, happy to help. Actually, some of you were asking questions about it, or just with your college papers in general, and it's super fun. Like, gosh, this stuff just, makes my day. I love helping people. So that was cool. And then, so that's honors. Honors program's going very well. Honors ambassadors, honors peer mentoring, all very fun. I highly recommend all of it. If you have any questions, of course, just talk to me. And I believe we got at least one other activity on the list. Let's see, new one. Right. Ooh, maybe that's it. Yeah, but it's a packed spring. I'm sure it'll come to me if there's something else. I usually jot it down whenever I need to mindfully recall these things. But yeah, how does one balance all these things? Definitely goes back to what I was talking about before about chunking and all different time management methods. You just look at, okay, this is how much time I have available. What am I going to do with that time? And that's how I plan out. Like, okay, there's an event coming up within the diocese on this Saturday, so I mark that off. And if I can get a ride, I'll go to it. If I can't, I won't. And then just keep marking off time that way, planning out, okay, this is when I got to work on that class, or that's when I have to work on that club thing. And I just swirl it all together. And if I need to move a box around and like do that thing earlier, I can see how much time it will take me about. And then that way, all is good. And definitely a good plan is to plan to have free time, because that's part of why I'm taking a very lighter schedule compared to most semesters, because I miss free time. It's a nice thing. Fall, I definitely worked hard. Everything worked out. Well, I mean, worked out well enough, but breaks are nice. Oh, yeah, I also work. I work at the digital collections at the library. Still been doing that since summer, and it's going strong as ever. I think that was the last thing. Yeah. And the last vlog was also just in general supplementing social media stuff. So if you've seen my social media, you got what's going on there. And I believe that's all I've been mainly for the most part up to for spring semester coming up. And yeah, might even be helping with Nevada Bound. So that could be kind of cool. We'll see about that. Again, planning for a summer China trip. So that's work in progress on that one. And that's pretty well what I have coming up. Yeah, classes, extracurriculars. And right now, my arm is getting sore because I've held up this phone for a while and I forgot to bring my selfie stick, but whatever. We got through. So now, if you have any questions about anything, you're welcome to have an idea of now what I'll be doing. And if you don't see me on the face of the earth, you can assume he's probably working on a project or something. Very true. Very true. Anywho, I think that does it for me for today. I am thanking you for watching, and I feel like there's plenty of other people across the internet who've said stuff like that. It's good to be back in the vlogging. It's good to have audio working on this one. And as usual, don't forget to be awesome. Blah!